Hello fam! Today I'm going to be doing my November TBR, and currently I only have one book picked out to read, so it's going to be a very interesting adventure using our TBR mug. I took away the jar because it was getting to be too big and my hand is too fat to fit into it, so I had to make a little revision, but this is still cute. It's banned books, so it has banned books all over it. So the book I'm currently reading is Soundless by Rochelle Mead. This book follows a girl named Faye who lives in a village where everyone is deaf, and she lives on the top of a mountain where she has no access to any land below, so the only access they have to food is through a zip line. I haven't gotten to a part where anything interesting or catalytic happens. Is that a word? Catalytic? It is now. I don't know what makes the action in this book takes place, but it has an extremely cool world. It's all people with Chinese names, so I assume the entire community is Chinese. It's told entirely through sign, which I think is really interesting. I am 32 pages into this. I want to finish it soon because it's pretty short and it's really interesting. Beautiful cover. This book comes out November 20th, I believe. And this will have a full review up on my channel whenever I am done. Moving right along to the TBR cup. Let's go. I'm gonna choose 7 books. Book number 1 is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. This book comes out in January, so I'm getting a head start on reading this. It follows a girl who for some reason is on a boat and the captain of that boat is taking her somewhere. This is a book that I was really interested in because a lot of people are talking about it. I wasn't the biggest fan of Alexandra Bracken's other series, so I hope I'll like this one. Sarah J. Maas blurbed this, which is the main reason why I'm excited for it, so I am just feeling it. I can't wait to try this one out. And again, it comes out in January, so I will have a review up for this. And thank you, Disney Hyperion, for sending me a copy. Book number 2 is The Opposite of Loneliness. Oh, yes! I was actually eyeing this one the other day. I wanted to pick it up. The Opposite of Loneliness by Marina Keegan. Marina Keegan is a girl who graduated from Yale? But she's someone who wrote a lot of essays that got published into like the New York Times and stuff like that, but then she got tragically killed in a car accident, and this is just a collection of her works. It's supposed to be really interesting, really mind-boggling. Apparently it's supposed to be good to read while you're at college. That's what I've heard from people. I've been wanting to read this for a long time, and I finally have a copy, and I finally picked it out of my jar, so here we go. It's not often that I read nonfiction either. Book number 3. This is Breakable. Do I have a book called Breakable? I don't even know. Yes, I... Oh, yes! I'm so happy. Breakable is the second book in the Easy duology by Tamara Weber. Easy, the first book of this duology, was probably going to be like my number 2 favorite book of this entire year. I loved it so much. It's my new favorite contemporary novel of all time. It's new adult. It's so good. It's about a girl named Jacqueline, and the entire premise of the series is she meets this guy after she has this really traumatic experience, almost being sexually assaulted, and the entire book is about consent and learning how to protect yourself from sexual predators. That entire topic, and it's dealt with so healthily, so good. Like, this book is told from the guy's perspective. I've heard it's not as good, but I can't wait to start this one. I hope it's gonna be good. I hope I love it. I hope it's a sequel and not just a retelling from his perspective. I honestly don't even know what this follows, but I just saw the name Tamara Weber and I went, yes. So book number 4, I'm just drawing all the good books. The Martian. This book is getting a ton of hype right now. I'm sure you know what it's about, but it's about this man who goes on a Mars mission and ends up getting left behind. The movie just came out. It's getting a ton of rave. Everyone's reading it at this point. I hear it's funny. I hear it's really good. I hope I'm gonna like it. Is this fast-paced? Because I'm ready to just dive into this and give it a whirl. There's people walking by staring at me. Alright. Book number 5 is Lock In. Lock-In. I just recently bought this book, so thank you TBR jar for forcing me to read books that I just recently bought. This is an adult sci-fi book. I thought it was a standalone, but it's not. It follows a world where a disease has ravaged the land, and it causes a condition called lock-in, where basically you're conscious but you're paralyzed, and there's people that can go into your body while you're in this state and look around. I don't know. It just sounds funky and sci-fi, and I've never read anything by John Scalzi before. This seemed interesting. I wanted to give him a try, and that's about it. Okay, book number 6 is Forbidden. Oh my god, Oneida is gonna be so happy. This book is Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. I'm staring at my friend because I've told all my friends about this book and now they're really intrigued. This is about a girl and a boy who are brother and sister with, I believe, either an abusive mom or a mom that's not around very often. But it's about incest. Don't give me that look. I've heard this book is heartbreaking. I've heard this book is amazing. I can't wait to try this out. I've had it for several months and I've been waiting for a good chance to pick it up. Now is the time. I can't wait to get around to it. We'll see how that goes if I'm a crying mess. Alright, Gabby. Moment of truth. You're probably gonna not be in the shot because I'm so tall.
It's okay.
Book number 7 is...
Maybe Someday?
Good job, friend! Thank you, contestant number 1. Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. This is gonna be my second book by Colleen Hoover. The first one I read was Hopeless, which I hated. This is one of her most well-loved books, so I'm hoping this one will go down better than Hopeless, because Hopeless was just no compliments. I hope I'm gonna like this one more. I'm assuming that Hopeless might be a special case of dislike, because a lot of people say that that's the only bad one that she's written. This one is everyone's favorite. I'm gonna try it out. I need to finish all my Colleen Hoover books, so beautiful. Good job, Gabby, thank you.
You're welcome.
This was a great batch of books. I'm proud of my fingers for choosing these. That is very disturbing. Thank you all so much for watching. The dining hall closes in 20 minutes, so we're gonna go holler and get dinner. Hope you're all having a nice month. It's literally probably the beginning of November, so that was a dumb thing to say. Hope you're having a nice life. Comment down below. Okay, bye.